Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Abby and today we are going to be working on my basement and this landing area and my entryway. This will be the last episode in my spring cleaning series. So if you do enjoy this and you want to see more, please subscribe and give this video a like if you enjoy it, and I hope you stick around.
Don't lift me up to a higher state. Oh yeah. It's time to say goodbye.
So we're going to be starting in my basement today, and this is a shelf that I got for down here. I put it together off camera because I didn't think you guys would want to watch me struggle to put this together, but this area of our basement has been cluttered for quite some time now. We have a lot of baby items and just random stuff that we don't know where to put. So I knew I needed an extra shelf to try to organize this all. I will start off by saying we don't have any storage anywhere else in the house. So we don't have an attic that we can store things in, and our garage has both of our cars in it. So this is the only place we can store larger items. So our camping gear is in here. We have a desk down here. We have a lot of baby items that our son no longer uses, but we don't want to get rid of because we would like to have more children. So it's stuff that I don't know where else to put it. So it's just gonna have to stay down here. And my ultimate goal today is to just make it a little bit more organized and less cluttered. So I did go through a lot of this, I would say about 6 months ago, and I did do a lot of decluttering. So a lot of the items here we do use, but I think by the end of this summer I would like to go through them again and see if there's anything else I can get rid of. So I will say that this took multiple days, so you will see an outfit change, and I will probably reorganize this shelf about 5 times. I struggled with trying to figure out where to put the items on the shelf, so I wanted to make it like Tetris. I wanted to fit so nicely, and I just wanted to utilize the space as much as I could. And the shelves were like an awkward height, and that's on me because I picked where to put the shelves. But after it was put together, I was not taking it apart and redoing it, so it is what it is. It's not a huge deal, but I will say that it was an awkward width, so I couldn't fit like 2 containers next to each other. It was just kind of weird. So I think I moved the diapers multiple times. So my plan was to just, like I said, try to utilize the space as best as possible because I can't fit any more shelves down here and I really don't want to. So I just wanted to make sure that it looked and was like working as best as it could. So you will see a few different changes here on how I rearrange stuff. I think in the end it works well, but I will say it's the bigger baby items that I just don't know what to do with. So I do have this container with like a bouncer in it, and a few other toys for like a newborn age. So I will be stacking like his swing and stuff on top of here. I think I end up moving it again, but this is just a good tip. I mean, you can put your items, you can organize them a certain way, but if you don't like it, you could switch it around. I will say stuff that I organize one way, I always end up changing, usually if it doesn't work or if I think it'll work someplace else better. It is what it is, and it's your house. You do what you want, and if you want it to look a certain way, that's fine. And if it's not working for you, definitely just change it the way you want. So it was fine. I ended up, I think, putting it back in the way that it works best. So you'll see me struggle here trying to put this sleeping bag back in here, but yeah, you'll see I'm in a different outfit. It's a different day. I have a toddler, so it is difficult to get everything done at once, and it's just not realistic for the season of life that I'm in, and that's okay. It's fine. I do things when I can, and you know, he's more important, so I try to prioritize my time as best as possible. can definitely see the struggle that's going on here trying to figure all this out. But I will say that while I'm doing this, for me, it's kind of therapeutic to try to figure out how to organize stuff. I don't know what it is. I really enjoy it. If that's something that you like to do, definitely let me know in the comments. But to me, trying to figure out how to organize things, it's just, I don't know, it's very therapeutic for me. So I didn't mind it, but I do have to work pretty fast. But here it is in the end. It's not perfect, but I like it. It saves us some space. There's some things we can get rid of, but it looks better than it did. So for sure a win. But here we are moving on to my entryway. I think we're going to skip that for now. That's just a little preview. And then I remembered that, oh, I have recycling to put away. So we're going to put a hold on the entryway and we'll get that in a second. But I remembered that recycling was the next day. So where we live, we have recycling that comes around once a month. And I will say the boxes pile up pretty quickly, and we missed the last recycling day. So yeah, there was a good bit of boxes. But in this box here, this is laundry that I took out of my car. So I don't know about you guys, but I tend to like hoard jackets and random things in my car for whatever reason. I don't know if I'm gonna need it, who knows, but we had our car detailed and I had to take all this stuff out, and I'm definitely glad I did. So we had a lot of coats in there from the winter. I'm hoping we won't need these in the car anymore. We live in Pennsylvania and it's April. You just never know. So it is what it is. But I had to get all these things washed and put away, and hopefully I won't need to get them out until later this year. But yeah, these were all in my car. So I was like, yeah, I should probably put that in the laundry before I forget about it. So I'm going to hurry up and do that real quick and then collect all the boxes. I hate tearing down, like flattening the boxes. I don't know what it is about it. I always end up giving myself a paper cut. I don't know. It's one of those chores that it's like time consuming and just annoying, but you got to do it. So here I am just breaking down all the boxes. You'll have to let me know in the comments. Do you guys have recycling where you live? Like, is that common? I know where we used to live, we used to live in West Virginia, and we did not have recycling. They only did trash pickup. So when we moved here, we were really excited they did recycling, but when it's only once a month, I tell you, those boxes, they pile up fast. So especially around Christmas and birthdays, it's crazy. But just putting all the plastic together and getting this all tidied up. Alright, so here we are moving on to our entryway coat closet / shoe closet. So right now we have this little shoe rack in here, and it was just not working well for us. It didn't have enough space for our shoes, and it just, I would put the shoes on there and they'd fall right off. So I did find another shoe rack from a place that sells like Amazon returns. So it was less than $10. Definitely happy about that. But it was disgusting in here, so I'm gonna do a quick vacuum and I will put in this new shelf. This area, I tend not to put our shoes on the shoe rack because it just wasn't working. So now that we're able to put all of our shoes in here, it's been like this for about a week, and I'm definitely finding myself putting my shoes back where they're supposed to more now than ever. We used to just kind of take them off and sit them on the rug, but I think this works much better, and it just looks way more organized. And I think when things are organized like this, it's so much easier to keep up with it because everything has a place. So when I'm organizing, that's one thing I always try to strive for, is just everything having a place, so that when I have to put something back, I know exactly where it goes and that it has a home. It's when things don't have a home is when things pile up and just get out of control. So you will see I will be able to put all these shoes on here, and it looks much, much nicer.
Now I call you for something.
So I do want to say next week, I'm hoping to start doing more like real everyday cleaning. My house right now is a huge mess, so those videos, keep an eye out for those videos. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and if you really enjoyed this content, please give me a like. I would really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys clicking on this video today. It is so wonderful to see, you know, people watching my videos. That is just, I really enjoy doing this. This is a wonderful thing that I am able to do and share, you know, my thoughts and things on YouTube. It's just been a really cool experience. So I appreciate you guys clicking on my video today. It warms my heart for sure. But here, I'm just organizing some of our winter gear. I had that hanging, it was like a shoe organizer that I was putting the stuff in. It just wasn't working well. So I have this clear acrylic shelf that I got from the same place that I got the shoe rack, and it was less than $10 and it works just fine. I ended up decluttering a few things, but I just put like all the hats in one little drawer, all the gloves, and like I only kept 3 scarves. We had way too many scarves, so I was able to get rid of some things, but I think it works well, and if in the future it doesn't, I will switch it out, and that is what it is. But you will see I did take some things out. My son, he was very helpful and was undoing the work that I just done, but that's okay. So now that we're getting close to the end of this video, I know this one was a little bit shorter. I'm hoping to have, like I said, a real life cleaning video out next week. So keep an eye out for that. But thank you guys so much for clicking on my video today. If you made it this far, if you can leave me a pink heart in the comments, that would be wonderful. And like I said, thank you so, so much for clicking on my video today. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next week.